Yo, what's good, YouTube? This is Jay from Ncaa, and words cannot describe how upset I am at losing that last game. I mean, so many opportunities, so many missed opportunities. I mean, just the throws were just horrible. I mean, that wide open pass that Ashton Cohen missed inside the red zone, I mean, that he was wide open and he just overthrew him, and it forces an interception. And I mean, that changed the complexion of the game because we were moving the ball pretty well on offense early in that game, and then, man, I just can't believe I lost that game. But that was not just a big game in conference play. A lot of recruits committed to other schools after seeing that loss. So look at this. We did get our first commit, Curtis Jones, the defensive tackle. He's going to help us up front. Definitely something we do need. But let's look at the rest of our recruits. Look at this. Sam Racine committed to Clemson already. He's gone. Travis Arnold, he's gone. Connor Stone is gone, going to Clemson. Jordan Ammons, a guard that we really needed. Tyler White, a running back, going to Nebraska. And Oliver Eisler. I mean, we are just losing commits left and right. So we have a lot of work to do. And at the top of our board, it's not as pretty as well. I mean, look at this. I mean, we're a one-star school, so these teams are like, I don't know if I want to go there. Even though they're 4-1, I don't know if I want to go there. Because look at Trey Jefferson. I'm behind 1,000 on this guy, and he is 71 overall. He wants to go to Army over us, and he's 93% locked right now. They have the last visit. I mean, the projected cutoff is the two of us, but still, like, not even him. But we did find a gem here. John Waters, 78 overall athlete. He looks like he's going to be a defensive back. He's got 81 man, 84 zone, but he does have some ball carrier skills as well. 73 carrying. Maybe this is one of the guys that can play both ways because, you know, Glenn Hall started out good as my backup running back, but he's kind of slowed down. He hasn't been as productive the last like 3 games or so. So moving down the line, Curtis Ross is an athlete that I found. This guy looks like a defensive end. I'm telling you, we just need help up front badly. I mean, we are giving up 200-yard games back to back. I mean, this is really bad. 82 power moves. We are kind of rising up on his board, but Washington is in the lead, so we do have some ground to catch. Robert Minnick, another guy that we do have as first at least. He's got 87 man coverage, and I mean, we don't really have too many problems in the secondary. We're not giving up too many big plays. It's just the run game. I mean, it's so bad. Buck Kilgore, the guy who I really need, it looks like we're pretty much a shoe-in to get him. Hunter Greggs, I mean, we're in second place. I hope we catch UMass there because we do need some help. I mean, all the help we can get, we need it. Dylan Mack, another defensive end that I just found not too long ago. Let me actually bump him up to 500. If you look at the top schools, we're in second place. He's a decent DN. He's got 82 speed. Willie Payne, a guard. We are second on his list. And Jamel Jones, we are first on his list, but it's going to be a close race with Michigan because, I mean, look at this. We have all visits at the end of the year, and I don't know. It's between me and Michigan right now as far as the cutoff, and then Brett King. I mean, we're pretty behind on Brett King. Nebraska doesn't seem to really interest him too well, but it's just that the bonus that they get is way higher, 350 points. Marcus Sullivan, another receiver that we have. Albert Vick is a quarterback, and going down the line here, I mean, these guys are just on my board, but I need to find some talent. But before looking into that, let's just look at our conference really quick. So the good thing about our conference here in our division, everybody here has lost one game in the division. I expect Connecticut to keep losing. I mean, they're 0-3 right now. I don't expect them to keep winning. But, I mean, at least everybody in our division lost so that we can beat these guys head-to-head. So Houston, Navy, Cincinnati. Let's look at our schedule really quick. So Houston, Navy, Cincinnati. So as long as we beat these teams, we're probably in good shape to reach the conference championship. We need to keep winning, obviously. We want to win all of our games. But, I mean, at least in our division, we have a shoe-in. Right now, SMU, UCF, and Army are all undefeated on this side of the conference. And it's good because they did beat Houston. Army beat Houston. So at least the rest of our division lost. Doesn't look as bad. But let's hop into this game, man. Who are we going up? I don't even know who we're going up against. We're going up against Southern Florida. So Charlie Strong, he probably is going to have a good defense. Let's look at them really quick. Let's just look at their 2-2. Let's see who they played so far. They beat FCS, North Carolina State. They got blown out, and Navy. So Navy is actually doing pretty good with beating teams already early. They're 2-2, and then us. So let's just get into this game, man. We really need to redeem ourselves after that ugly loss in the rain on the road. So here we go. We're at home. Let's go. Definitely got to come out playing a little bit harder than last week because, man, what an embarrassing loss that was. I mean, we were up in that game, and we let them come back. I mean, I can't fault any of the plays on defense at all, except maybe that Kamara Rivera tackle that he missed. I mean, he just let the guy run right past him. But besides that, I mean, that was more of on our offense and the execution because we did turn the ball over quite a bit. So we're going to be looking to protect the ball in this game, but right away, Ashton Cohen showing a little bit of rust, overthrowing the defender on that one. So here we are back on defense, but what a break we get that time, breaking a couple of tackles and losing 11 yards on that one. So on a 3rd and 16, they are running a fullback dive out of the goal line formation. So we get the ball back, and you know Chad Baugh, he's going to set us up with good field position on the punt. He's going to break this one to the outside and get tackled close to the 30-yard line. So Chad Baugh sets us up pretty nice. So Cohen starting this next drive, giving the ball off to Alex Brown for the nice 9-yard gain. So here we are inside about the 20-yard line on a 2nd and 1. Brown is going to break it to the outside for the 14-yard carry that time, and a couple of plays later he's going to finish it off for the 1-yard touchdown run. So Alex Brown continuing a great season, and it's only 5 games in, but he is making noise around the NCAA. And you never know, he could make a run at some of these awards, these national awards. But on a 3rd and 12, Brett Keane is going to throw over the middle for the Bulls, and that one's going to be incomplete. So Cohen takes back over with a 7-0 lead and finding his favorite target, Ben Miller, for the 30-yard gain inside of the 30-yard line in their territory. So what do? We reward him. And you know what's funny is that I give Ben Miller at least 1 carry a game because he gets me a nice little 8-yard gain on that play. It's just a dive inside the middle. And, I mean, he's a big guy, so he's hard to tackle. So, I mean, he always barrels forward no matter who's tackling him. So we do settle for the field goal on that drive. So it's a 10-0 lead, and the defense continues to show up on a 3rd and 1, sending a blitz this time, and Lewis Parker goes untouched right past the guard and tackle, and right past the running back, misses his assignment, and we do get them to punt. But on a 3rd and 9, after the punt, we try to get Eddie McCray the ball on the outside, but that's going to be deflected by the defender that time. So we give the ball right back. So 1st and 10, and Keaton is going to try to run to the outside, but Ali, Christian, all those guys, I mean, they're all out there waiting for him to just run this game. And you know what's funny is that, you know, when I set my defensive adjustments, I set it to be aggressive to collapse to the quarterback when the quarterback starts to run, and I also set it to aggressive to attack or just stay at the quarterback when the option is run. So I always have the running back assignment, and then on offense I set the adjustment to make conservative catches. So I don't want them to make big plays because I want them to catch everything. So I don't want them to make any type of big plays. And look back at the gameplay, we do stop Trayvon Sands that time from getting the 1st down. So we do take over. So I do make some adjustments. I mean, I don't really show them. Maybe I can show you guys next video. But I mean, I do make the adjustments to allow our offense and defense to be in good positions to make plays, and especially since we play a lot of quarterbacks that scramble a lot, and that's partly due to all the blitzes that we put on. I mean,
if you look at my play art before each play, it may look like I'm running like a cover 3 every time, but I'm actually sending blitzes. Like on the outside, some of the blue zones, some of the yellow zones across the middle. I send those guys on blitzes a lot of time, and then I creep up with Cohen, and then I'm just cautious of any throws over the top. So getting back into this gameplay, we're at a minute and 15 seconds left in this half. We do punt them deep. We actually pinned them on this punt inside the 1. So they're facing 3rd and 6 inside their 10-yard line. So they do have to punt it back to us. And Sammy Baugh gets the return this time, breaking it to the outside. Has an open lane. If it wasn't for that last blocker right there, I may have broken it. So here we are, 3rd and 7, 40 seconds left in this half, and getting it to Ben Miller. He's taking a big hit on that one, but it's 4th and 2. I gotta go for it. It's conference play. I gotta redeem myself from last week, and Alex Brown gets to about the 10-yard line. So 15 seconds left in this half. Cohen's gonna roll outright, throwback, finds Alex Brown in the end zone, and Alex Brown can just do it all. I mean, what can Brown do for you? I mean, literally, he does it all for our team on offense, catching, running the ball, and you name it. I mean, honestly, so there's still a little bit of time left in the second quarter, and they got 5 seconds left, so they're getting one last play to Hail Mary. I accidentally actually put it in a cover 3, and I didn't even notice it until I picked the play, but I couldn't switch out of anything else. But Cohen, the little brother of Ashton Cohen's, Vince Cohen, comes up with the interception to end the half. So it is a 17-0 lead. We're off to a good start in this game, and Keene is going to, all he's doing is just running. I mean, we're sending blitzes. I mean, Ali Christian, Javon Pennington, Kingsley, all those guys, they're getting in with that pressure. So, I mean, Keene's forcing himself to run the ball every play, but on a 3rd and 8, we send, like I said, we send some of these blitzes that leave some of these zones open. So the flat zone is open, but they do kick a field goal. But look at this pathetic kick. This kicker, where did they get this kicker from? That's all I want to know. Where did they get this kicker from? He couldn't even make it to the end zone on that one. And I mean, at that point, I was like, man, we need to get them to settle for a field goal all game, because this kicker must be trash if he can't even reach the end zone on that one. So we take back over in our own territory. Ashton Cohen's going to run to about the 40-yard line, but on a 1st and 10, we're going to run a counter. And you know what's funny is that I was not holding this turbo on that one, but my guard was just not fast enough to get out in front of Alex Brown. So on a 3rd and 8, getting inside the 20-yard line, thrown across the middle, but we do get stopped, so we settle for the field goal. So 2 minutes left in this third quarter, and Keene is going to try to escape a little bit, but Ali Christian going to be in for the sack on that one. So facing a 3rd and 7 is Keene, and once again, they're trying to run a screen, but the pressure gets in there a little bit too fast for his liking. So we do force them to kick another punt to us. And here we go, man. This offense is just doing just enough to stay above water, not making any terrible mistakes. But look at Kevin Oliver. I mean, he is the one-handed catching king. I mean, he gets another one on that one. So now into the fourth quarter, and Cohen's going to roll outright, find an open lane, get a block from McDowell, and that one is going to be a touchdown for Ashton Cohen. And can we finish this game with a shutout? I mean, at this moment, I'm just trying to get the shutout. So once again, back on offense are the Bulls, and they almost throw another pick, and Keene is almost there for that one. But now he's getting into a little bit of rhythm. Now that it's towards the fourth quarter, they have nothing to lose. They're just airing it out. And Keene is going to drop back to pass, find his receiver over the middle, and he's going to get inside about the 30-yard line. So now a 2nd and 10, 5 minutes left in this game. Keene is going to roll out, find an open lane, get to the first down marker, so almost at the 10-yard line there. So on a 1st and 10, they run the receiver in motion, give it to the running back, and Cronkrite is going to get in for the touchdown, and that's going to be 7 points, the first points for the Bulls in this game. but they do stop us on 4 on a 3rd down. But it's 4th and 2. We're up 2 scores, 3 scores at that. We got to go for it. And what do? Give it to Glenn Hall, who's spelling Alex Brown, and Alex Brown gets back into the game on a 3rd and 13. We're trying to waste this clock. And, I mean, the Bulls just can't stop this rushing attack. And, man, Marquette capitalizes, and we waste enough time. We run the clock, and that's going to be a good bounce back victory for the Marquette Golden Eagles. And you know what's funny is that all I did was this game was just be conservative. I just ran the ball. I didn't throw the ball too much. I didn't throw the ball into traffic. I wanted to get Cohen some confidence going into some more confidence play. I knew this wouldn't be a tough game, but I knew USF would have a good defense, and they didn't allow us to have as many points as I thought we would get. I thought we would be, in the 30s, but I mean, we do enough just to get by. But look at this, man. I mean, the 3rd down conversions, they were 3 for 10 on 3rd down. We were 5 for 12. So it really came down to our defense on 3rd down, which is something we've been improving on every week. I mean, if you notice, our points given up has gone down each week. So I'm really proud of our defense and the strides we've been making. So hit subscribe, hit that like button, man. Conference play is just beginning. We're starting to get into the nitty gritty of it. So it's going to be a fun season for the rest of the year. So let's go.